Hey YouTube, it is the night of Thanksgiving 2021, which is November 25th, 2021. It is 8:32. The night is still young. Even though it's been dark for like 2 or 3 hours. Yeah, it's chilly out here. Got my jacket on. Yep, I can smell the fireplace fires and the bonfires. Oh, there's a plane way up there. No idea what it is, but yeah. It smells like fall winter time. I love that smell. Kind of smells like a smokehouse barbecue. Not like a regular barbecue, but like summertime barbecue, but more of a smokehouse barbecue. Remember, like I was about halfway through my senior year of high school and I was starting driving, so I was got my trainees permit, or learner's permit, what do you want to call it. I was driving a lot because I was living in Kansas until that time. I was more than halfway done in high school, so I was already closer to graduating than my first day of senior year. So at that time, like I was barely legal, so I was 18. That was like almost 11 years ago. So. And at the time, like, I was going to restaurants a lot. I was addicted to restaurants because that town has like a bunch of restaurants. So we went to these like independent, these mom and pop restaurants. One, like, it's like they have a Red Robin that we go to a lot. They used to go to a lot. Then they also then we went to this one bar. Was like off this road called Harvard, I think. It's like it used to be called like Shooters a long time ago, like in the late 70s or early 80s, so I'm not to be honest. But then some place, like, you know how the fried cheese sticks are at Red Robin's? Well, like went there for appetizers. Like the fried cheese sticks they had were almost exactly just like at Red Robin's. So yeah, at the time we went to a bunch of restaurants. Like at least once a week we went to a restaurant. And, man, like I kind of miss restaurants, but I'm also like kind of tired of them. But I was addicted to restaurants at the time. Yeah, that's a luxury going there once a week, but because that was like my entertainment. So yeah. They went to this like smokehouse, this like barbecue smokehouse place that smelled like that, because it was late January, so then you had to like go out of town. I think we had to like get someone a jack, like some guy we knew. He needs a jack because he's this mechanic. So I mean, he lives in the desert. He used to live in the town that's between the two grades, but now he moved to that bigger town. So, and that was like more than an hour away, so we just barely went up the first hill. Though it's kind of a long drive, but it was so much fun. Yeah, and like we were like by the house I had at the time, and it smelled like this. Because it was cold and like desert, like it's even because it's at higher elevation, so it's even colder there. Just a kind of big dinner. It was good. Had some turkey. Yep, even had some skin, and skin's the best part. Skin even tastes much better than chicken skin. Imagine if they like make it extra crispy like KFC. That's gonna be like 10 times better as fried chicken skin. It's also really rich too. So, like, has a lot of calories in it and fat. Told you all on this episode of South Park that aired in like 2005 that fat boy Cartman, like he's greedy. He's like I feel like one evening, like they're looking forward to KFC. Like they're just sitting in like the dining room, well actually in the kitchen dining room. Like they have like a small, like usually some houses kind of have like 2 dining rooms, so they have like the main dining room with a dining table. Then they also have like another dining table in the kitchen. Let's say it's like that, but they usually call it breakfast nook. Like sometimes they use that. You know, if you watch The Simpsons, they have that. They have like 2 dining rooms. Same thing as with Family Guy. They also have 2 dining rooms. Like they have like a dining. On Simpsons, they have a dining table in the kitchen and one in the dining room. Same thing as Family Guy. They have one in the kitchen and one in the dining room. Like they usually dine in the. Use the one in the kitchen for breakfast and use the one in the dining room for dinner. I think that's like a suburban thing or something. So like on South Park, they're in the kitchen. They're about to get their dinner. Say, oh, let's go open it. All of a sudden, the door that goes from the kitchen to the garage opens and shows a car in the garage. It says, "Oh, Mom's home. She got KFC," and she has that KFC, but she wants that they have to unload the groceries in the car. Everyone but because that Kenny guy, the guy that's covered his head in a hoodie, like he's really poor, and like that meal is like that. That's a real luxury for him. So. And he's really looking forward to that. Because that's a gourmet meal for him. He never gets to have something for that. So that's like a really special treat. And was really looking forward to it. You know, they got like extra crispy. Like a bunch of pieces. I think they got like the rolls and corn. Blood in it. They got what? The fries replaced. They got the potato wedges. Unfortunately, KFC doesn't make potato wedges anymore. Yeah, I thought they were good. But nice that they had fries, which is a fast food staple. But unfortunately, the fries replaced the wedges. So then, not until you get all the groceries from the car. So they try to get all the groceries as fast as they can. Then that fat guy, like, he eats all the skin off of every single piece of chicken, does it really fast. Then by the time when the other boys get to the dinner table, he finished all the eating the skin, so every single piece of chicken has all the skin off, so it's all skinless. Then, oh boy, let's eat Colonel. Oh, it's gonna be so good. They're really looking forward to it. Didn't get disappointed. Just said, hey, what? All the chickens? Come on, this piece of chicken doesn't have skin. Come on, there's got to be one piece of chicken that has skin. It's Cartman. You ate all the skin of every single piece of chicken. Well, I saved you the chicken part. You mean the meat part? Yeah, but the skin's the best part. The skin's my favorite part. Well, I gotta get going, boys. I gotta go take a picked up. On the toilet, read some hilarious comic books. See you at the bus stop tomorrow. Then the poor guy can go. What a big disappointment. So I don't know if they actually eat it, but not with their favorite part. They saved you on the chicken part. Yeah, I don't have the flash on. Yeah, it's chilly out. I think it's almost cold enough to need a heater, but I don't think it's really necessary. Because heater uses gas. No, not gasoline, what car uses, because in England that's called petrol. But no, natural gas. Natural gas you get from like external source. That's what most houses in like suburban and urban areas get, because this is a suburban area. And when I was living in the desert, like if you live in a rural area, then you get propane instead. It's kind of like prepaid, like they have like a tank that's stored onto your property. Then one kind of good thing is that you don't have to you usually don't have to get a monthly bill. It's like prepaid, kind of like what prepaid phones used to be. Like, you remember how phones used to be have like so many minutes. Like you could only talk so much. Like if you had a phone more than 15 years ago, a cell phone. Like cell phones from 20 years ago, like they don't, you only have so many minutes. You could only talk to on so much. Like if you have a postpaid plan, then it's metered. So the more you talk on it, the bigger the bill is gonna be. Or prepaid, where you pay for a month and you only have like a limited amount of minutes. And once that's gone, you have to reload. Unless, well, some plans, like if you call like after 9 p.m., then it's free, because that's when the demand is the lowest. That's what like Brookings kind of like if you live like in a rural area, you're most likely go get propane, because some parts of the desert where I live, but some parts, like if you're closer to town, then you get natural gas. But if you're like more in like middle of nowhere, like where I used to live, like the first house, like that first house, I was kind of like the middle of nowhere. It had a huge backyard that used propane. So I was over 2 houses, all but 3 houses like that. Like in the last 2, and like they're actually like kind of close together. Like they were actually like in the neighborhood. It's like not all the houses there weren't built at the same time, but yeah. Give me a minute. Yeah, like we still had to use propane. Also, it's like getting it all at once is expensive. It costs like 100, 200, I think. It doesn't even last all winter. So yeah, I think we only filled the tank up like a couple times. So even though in the long run it's actually cheaper to like get that tank filled, but instead of that, like we get, you know, those little tanks that you use for like barbecues, we just use that. Like sometimes we ever get them filled, I think it's like $15 or something like that, or sometimes we get them exchanged. But it's cheaper to get them refilled. Like there's this like welding place you go to, they have it the cheapest, especially in the winter. But rarely use heat even during the winter, even though it gets that cold. But we don't really need it. But yeah, but because we usually like don't cook with the like ovens, we just use like those electric skillets and like toaster ovens and stuff like that. We don't actually use an actual oven. So I think that one summer, I think that in 2013, like we didn't use the water heater at all. I think we actually had like a little bit of propane, but like we used the oven and the stovetop a lot. It's really used for that. But I think during the summer, like we could live without hot water because it gets really hot over there. And actually the sun like heats up the water a little bit. So, but the winter time is like, yeah. But anyways, like here, because this heater here, we use this natural gas. So, and that's kind of expensive. You have to like pay a gas bill. Oh, you've been a quarter of an hour? Wow. Oh, you've been quarter of an hour. So yes. Or you could get like some houses you could get like electric, but they use like a lot of electricity, and like they use like 240 volts, stuff like that. But yeah, but I don't think like the heater is really necessary. Because I think that one house that I lived in, like that house I lived in there for a year, like it was pretty nice. It was small, but it was nice. Like they remodeled it like a few years ago. Like it was a really nice house too. Well, it wasn't nice. It wasn't like fancy, but it was kind of nice. It was better than this one. Like, it has 3 bedrooms, so only 1 bathroom, and the bedroom's kind of small. But like, it was insulated pretty good. That we use a heater as much. And they have an air conditioner. Well, it had an air conditioner, but only for that like garage that got converted into a room. Used it. Then there was like a swamp cooler. Wasn't that bad. I miss that. I kind of miss that place, but let's see. It is 8:48. It's 57 degrees. If we haven't changed the clocks, then it would have been 9:48. It's 11:48 back east, like in New York, most of Florida. Yeah. It's actually a little darker out there, but because of how this camera is. See, but with this camera, this with ultra wide, it's actually a little lighter. It's like, let's see, it's between this and this without the naked eye. I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. I don't know how much storage my phone has, but thank you for watching. I got sidetracked again.